Secretary.
Is not the the be-all and end-all that the list.
The terrorist attacks that took place throughout 2003 in every region of the world, but there was some good news as well. Last year we saw unprecedented collaboration between the United States and foreign partners to defeat terrorism. We also saw the lowest number of international terrorist attacks since 1969, and that's a 34-year low.
When sovereignty is transferred on
The capability of al-Qaida has been significantly degraded as an organization of the 9/11 period. They are truly under catastrophic stress. They're very defensive. That's the good news. The bad news is that, nevertheless, a sufficient percentage of their personnel are out there and are operating and are planning to execute attacks against U.S. interests and the United States. So the threat is very real and credible.
to do the things it needs to do to get off.
What we have here essentially is that we need to assure ourselves that a new government in Baghdad renounces terrorism, as well as proves by fact and deed that they have renounced and they are taking every action to renounce terrorism, as well as be an effective partner in the international community to do this. So for us to be able to remove them from the list, we need a government in power. Sovereignty will be transferred on 30th of June.
Just asking, maybe you don't know the answer to this, but will they, because they're...
The Koreans have been on this list of something long-standing. They remain on the state-sponsored list following the 1987 bombing of the Korean Air Boeing 707, as well as in light of the 1983 bombing in Rangoon. The standards for removal are high. We have to make absolutely sure that they are no longer in the business of supporting international terrorism, that they do not have contacts with international terrorists. We're also deeply concerned about the issue of the Japanese abductees. We have great sympathy for Japan and Japanese people.
For Iraq to get off, Libya has a sovereign government. Why are they still